very warm welcome to all of you. Let us begin the function with the invocation presented by the Dhwani Music Society of Lady Irwin College. I request the dignitaries to kindly come out and light the ceremonial lamp. I request the chairperson of the governing body of Lady Irwin College, Professor Manoj Kumar Singh, Dr. Anupa Sidhu, Director, Lady Irwin College, Dr. Vinita Bhargav, a very senior faculty member, and Dr. Ritu Mathur, the Secretary, Staff Council of Lady Irwin College, to kindly come and light the lamp. We are indeed privileged to have Professor Manoj Kumar Singh, Chairperson of the governing body of Lady Irwin College, with us today to give the welcome address. Professor Manoj Kumar Singh is the Joint Proctor in the University of Delhi. He is a specialist in the field of archaeological anthropology and paleoanthropology and has earned his doctorate from the Department of Anthropology, the University of Delhi. He is the recipient of the prestigious Erasmus Mundus Fellowship of France. Currently, he is teaching in the Department of Anthropology, the University of Delhi. He has published extensively in journals, books, as well as prepared several modules of e-resources. He has received various prestigious awards like Academy Excellence Award by the University of Delhi, the Young Scientist Award by ISCA, to mention just a few. Professor Singh is the General Secretary of the Indian Anthropological Association and is associated with over 11 national and international professional bodies as a life member. Currently, he is the Senior Representative of South Asia for the World Archaeological Congress. I now request Professor Manoj Kumar Singh ji to kindly give his welcome address.
Good morning. Respected Director Madam, Professor Sidhu, my dear colleague, students and college staff I'm very happy to be here of your 80th Foundation Day, and this is my first appearance as a chairman of any of Delhi University College. So I think I also welcome Miss Eshat Mohammed Didi. I think she is joining from Maldives, and another guest of honor for today, Deepa Grover. She is joining from Abu Dhabi. So I welcome all on behalf of Lady Irwin College and behalf of myself. So it gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all the 88th Foundation Day of Lady Irwin College. It was established in 1932, and very famous personality, I can say. They have given their they have worked very hard to establish this college. And first was a Lady Dorothy Irwin, and another important personality, and Annie Besant, Sarojini Naidu, Rajkumari, Amrit Kaur, Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay, and many more. The college has pioneered in the women education and empowerment. The college is aggregated with the NAC A+, and that has been NIRF rank 32 among all the colleges of India in 2020. It has many more national, international recognition we have in this college. It also hosts a study abroad program also. It's very good. Educational endeavor to inculcate a spirit knowledge to serve through carefully planned classroom and outreach experience in true to the Lady Irwin College motto. It's very good motto. I can congratulate to Principal Madam and all colleagues. Vidya hi seva. It's true. We are the teacher. We are for the students, and we will always for the students. And this is our very good motto. This spirit of service has percolated over time, and to put home science and academic map of India. Over the 8 decades of its evolution, Lady Irwin College has actively been shaping the home science curriculum to include contemporary academic content, appropriate and innovative research, and sound technological knowledge also. The institution dedicated towards the empowerment of young women through their higher education. And as I'm glad to share with you that this time Indian Science Congress, their theme is sustainable development with women empowerment. Very good theme they have chosen for this. The Science Congress will be held in next year, January 2022. Lady Irwin College has made great strides in diverse areas: skilling India, teacher education, food safety, conserving textile heritage, waste management, and human development. The college is committed to sustainable development and addresses most of the sustainable development goals in a small and large initiative. Its partner with many ministries for making policy and monitoring national and international programs also. In view of unprecedented time we have faced it globally, that is called COVID. Past year, the institute has risen and occasioned continuing educational endeavor and striving for excellence by adapting pedagogy, digitization, and promoting well-being, wellness associated with the greater work with efficiency, greater resistance to stress. Therefore, wellness initiatives are the key meeting challenges presented in the current environment. The theme of this year, that is also very good theme of the Foundation Day, rebuilding life, sustaining well-being, reflects the path ahead. This year also commemorates 50 years of human development and childhood studies in the department. I congratulate the faculty member and students of human development and child studies department also on occasion of 50 years. I extend warm felicitation to the department and institution on the historic milestones. I once again welcome all and wish the very best to the Lady Irwin fraternity on the momentous occasion of 80th Foundation Day. If I remember, Madam told me it has been when it started, we started with 11 students on 11th of November, if I am correctly remember, in 1932. So I strongly believe that the coming years will take the institute to greater height and bring laurel to its glorious legacy. And one more thing in last I would like to say, I am here for you. I will be available for 24/7 for the students, for the staff, for the teacher. Anytime, any help, I'm available. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Manoj Kumar Singh ji. We are indeed fortunate to have you now as a part of the Lady Irwin College family. I now request Dr. Anupa Sidhu to present the college report. Dr. Anupa Sidhu, Director, Lady Irwin College and Head, Department of Home Science, University of Delhi, is a graduate and postgraduate from Lady Irwin College. Her PhD is from All India Institute of Medical Sciences, for which she received their gold medal. She has several publications in national and international journals and books. She is a member of several professional bodies, scientific panels, and task forces nationally. She has received several awards, among them, just to name a few, Mahila Shiromani Swarn Padak Award, Karam Ratna Award, Shikshak Ratna Award, Women Economic Forum Award of Women of the Decade in Academia, National Poshan Ma Award. She is also the chairperson of the National Center of Women Collectives-led Social Action, Roshni, and the chairperson of the National Center of Excellence and Advanced Research on Diets, NCEARD. Under her dynamic leadership, the college has received the NIRF rank of 32 nationally and a grade of A+ in NAC. Dr. Anupa Sidhu.
Welcome, Professor Manoj Singh ji. Thank you for gracing the occasion today. Very special warm thanks on the 88th Founders Day of Lady Irwin College to Esat Muhammad Didi, Minister of Gender, Family and Social Services, Government of Maldives, and Dr. Deepak Grover, Senior Advisor, Abu Dhabi Early Childhood Authority, and our very own alumni. It is my pleasant duty to present the annual report on the 88th Founders Day, dated 10th March 2021 at Lady Irwin College. Last year was very unique, with entirely new experience and unknown trepidations. This year, 2020, was unprecedented and challenging due to COVID-19. From July 19 to March 20 was usual teaching, fun and frolic, and Students' Festival in February 2020. In March 2020, there was lockdown and online teaching for theory, practical, seminar, online internships, online research data collection, and dissertation written viva exam. This gave entirely a new perspective to teaching learning process among the college students. Experiences were different for both undergraduate and postgraduate students. They were largely thankful for completing courses and giving exams through open book exams. There was anxiety and delay in the exam process, but the university at large and college in particular did their best to ensure no loss of the teaching year and admission process. There was, however, delay in results, admissions, and the shift in academic calendar by the university. I now present the department-wise report as follows. Department of Education, one of the oldest, offers 2 programs of B.Ed and since 2015, the program are 2-year duration. Earlier, they were a 1-year duration. It maintains the spirit of preparing competent teachers. The department is well known nationally and internationally. The students find easy placements in school and other allied institutions. They also are recruited as counselors in schools and as resource room teachers in schools and as special educators. They are also involved in action-oriented research work. The department organized several conferences, workshops, and special lectures. They organized two-day national conference on learning. We call it as NCL 2019, on the theme of effecting change for a sustainable future on 6th to 7th December 2019. They had special lecture by Professor Namita Ranganathan on National Education Policy 2019. Dr. Ramamurthy Sharma delivered a lecture on constitutional provisions for education in India. Delhi Police, in collaboration with the Education Department, had a 13-day defense training course. Among internships, the department placed the students in 16 government schools, government-aided and private schools for 20 weeks, 2 weeks in the first year and 18 weeks in the second year. As part of their SEP, summer internships were also organized in NGOs. B.Ed Special Education also had the SCP program in 12 special schools and inclusive schools for 120 days. They organized visits to National Handicraft Handloom Museum, National Gallery of Modern Art, Lalit Kala Academy, Mother Dairy, NCERT, National War Memorial, to name a few. The department participated in the 62nd Annual Flower Show of Delhi University on February 29, 2020. They had a PTM, Parent Teachers Meeting, in April 2020 and farewell in June 2020 online. I congratulate the efforts of the departments at large. That is the spirit at Lady Irwin College, and the show must go on, and we do not compromise on goals. The department continued their student engagement through 16 webinars in May 2020 itself, apart from other coursework which was continuing. Distinguished speakers were invited online to talk. Professor Namita Ranganathan, Faculty of Education, DU, on New Normal, Dr. Girish Bara Chaudhary, on teachers' responsibility, Ms. Priyanka Sethi from Autism Center of Excellence, Mr. Dhananjay Deshmukh from IITE Gujarat on curriculum adaptation for children with special needs, Dr. Abhishek Srivastav on pedagogy of teaching for hearing impaired, Professor Anita Julka, NCERT, Dr. Geet Oberoi, founder ORCIDS, Mr. Rupinder Kaur from Qatar on development of question paper, Professor Sujata Bhan, Department of Special Education, SNDT, Bombay, to name a few, and please do read the annual report, which will be available right now along with the function. Department of Food and Nutrition. The department offers MSc, PG Diploma, BSc Honors Food Technology, and papers in BSc Pass and Honors Home Science. Also offers doctoral programs. It offers specialization in clinical nutrition, public health nutrition, and food science. They have 2 departmental projects, one for infrastructure development by Commissioner of Industries, Delhi government, and other research project from Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology for strengthening undergraduate education under the STAR scheme. The department hosted international seminar on scope of public health nutrition, a global perspective in January 2020. The speakers were K. Stern, Syracuse University, Ms. Prachi Shukla, Dr. Suparna Ghosh from PHFI, and Dr. Mansi Chopra from NCEARD. There were several departmental activities like celebrating the National Nutrition Week in September 19, nutrition awareness activity with a seminar on food systems and dietary diversity on 28th February 2020 with a talk by Nidhi Agarwal from Marico's, Mani Mishra from Mother Dairy, Deepthi Gulati from GAIN on food fortification, Swecha Soni from PFNDAI, who was the sponsor, and many students from other colleges also participated. Special lecture on women's health and nutrition was organized on September 2019. The speakers were Rahul Manchanda from PSRI and Dr. Shivanti Ghosh from Alive and Thrive. Special lecture was delivered by Mr. Mantu Shah from DIPAS on role of yoga and traditional practices in disease management for the DDPHN students, which are the diploma students. The food technology students took active part in the World Food Day on 16th October and a food court between 30th October and 1st November. Internships were done for all the UG food technology students and for MSc students. It is part of their course. DDPHN students have a 3-month hospital internship after their academic program. Field trips were organized, a visit to Sri Shakti Midday Meal Kitchen on Alipur Road, visit to FSSAI Eat Right Mela Street Food Festival, primary school in Chilla village, very diverse exposure. Kamlapuri Sabharwal annual memorial lecture was delivered by Dr. Hemlata, Director NIN Hyderabad on 22nd October 2019. Department outreach makes a mark in Rashtriya Poshan Ma in September 2019, Doordarshan talk on Mission Poshan on maternal nutrition in the episodes of Arogya Bharat. Several faculty members participated in this Doordarshan series. Volunteer for Indian Women program was launched, and student volunteers were trained, including dietitians and nurses, to take part in PMSA MA Day on 9th and 10th of every month, which took place in June and July 2019. The district level training camps were also held in January 2020, March 2020, study circle meetings from comprehensive CNNS report of UNICEF on adolescents. National level training for Anemia Mukt Bharat was also well attended and was a department outreach. Third module of nutrition epidemiology on nutrition assessment methods was conducted from August 26 to 29, 2019. In May 2020, webinars were held on career prospects, regulatory aspects of nutraceuticals from DBT Star Project with Dr. Prabodh Halde from Mericos. The next is Department of HDCS. We are proud to celebrate with them their 50 years. Each one, every student, every teacher, present and past, and all the governing body members congratulate their department for this milestone and wishes them the very best. They have invited alumni in February 2020 and had a roundtable decade-wise to celebrate and commemorate this event and take stock and to visualize a way ahead. The department engages students in a curriculum that values and supports interdisciplinary perspectives and combines classroom learning with field opportunities. There is particular emphasis on the study of heterogeneity among children and adults in varied settings. Mother and child interaction and role of men in care of children and child adoption in single males are areas of growing interest which were marked especially last year, apart from their usual research areas. Special lecture was delivered by Mr. Yaman Hussain, Ms. Akansha Agarwal, Dr. Pranali Sharma, Dr. Nandita Chaudhary, Ms. Shalu Sharma, Mamta Saikia, Sonam Sharma from Seva, Jyoti Srivastav from ASEAN, Azim Premji Foundation, Sarita Prabhat, Karuna Bishnoi, and Saurabh Luthra. Internships were done in NGOs like Seva and Salam Balak Trust, Lok Nayak Hospital, and Sarganga Ram Hospital. One student was placed in Bangladesh and another in Kara, which is an adoption government body, to study different aspects of adoption. Field trips were organized to private preschools like Macoons, Eurokids, IPSA, Kilkari, Mobile Crash, Palna, Scottish High School to observe various settings and document by methods of ethnography. Outreach with NIPSID did data collection for a project during pandemic. RAK Child Study Center Annual Day was celebrated in February 2020. Among the webinars, over 10 webinars were organized in May 2020 during pandemic on research methods in social science by Jayaprakash of Ministry of Health, anthropological glance at COVID-19 by Dr. Kiran Mala Devi,
Department of Anthropology, DU, Ankita Opreti from SEVA, Malvika Goyal, Dr. Asha Singh on music and movement with children, conversation with Kamla Bhasin in June 2020, yoga and well-being by Ajay Kumar Shastri, and women, overcoming challenges by Dr. Kiran Bedi. We congratulate once again the department and wish from the core of our heart the very best and wish you ever growing heights in future. Department of Fabric and Apparel Sciences. The MSc department started in 1987 and evolved over the years. The present nomenclature is since 2007, with changing syllabi at UG and PG level, excelled in new areas like home textile, textile documentation, and conservation, quality assurance, fashion marketing, merchandising, and business of fashion. They have strong focus on field visits, projects, and computer application, industrial inputs, and a 6 weeks internship. Their research activities have given impetus to green technologies, zero waste, conservation, revival of traditional textile crafts, economic empowerment, textile design, and innovation. For conferences, the department was an associate partner in 15th International Conference on Apparel and Home Textile by AEPC and OGTC on September 19, which they annually do, and their teachers and students present in the conference also. And this year, that means 2019, the students won prizes for best poster on their research work. Workshops were organized by is integral to this program. In October 19, organized on Style Your Look and Be in Spotlight on 18th October 2019 with honors students. Many other were held with UG and PG students. In March 2020, computer-aided designing was organized for master students by Garima Rohatgi on March 7, 2020. TukaCAD training course on pattern making, grading, and marker making software was conducted by Mr. Vikas Sharma, CAD specialist from TukaTech India Private Limited. The department hosted inaugural lecture by Dr. Nayan Sayo, member of NISTI, that is Northeast, on fashion trends and influence on 13 September 2019. Another lecture by Textile Association of India on 14th Feb 2020 on linking industry and academia was also held. Internship is integral, as I said, to the master's program, and due to pandemic was primarily online mode in various units of textile and apparel industry and textile testing institutes. Field trips were taken in February 2020 to Jaipur, Bagru, and attended workshops on natural dyeing and printing. Suraj Kund Mela, Shahi Exports, Mittal Dyeing in Panipat were also visited. Webinars were conducted in the pandemic time on time management by Mr. S.K. Singh, an IIMS alumni belonging to OPOIE, fashion styling by Nitasha Gaurav, innovations in craft sector by Dr. Tulika Gupta, Inside Buying House by Priya Chauhan, prospects of textile design in fashion and textile industry by Dr. Anu Sharma from NIFT, effective design tips by Dr. Nidhi Gupta. Department of Development, Communication and Extension, established in 1964, has this nomenclature since 2007. The department strives to train a cadre of professionals to work as department practitioners and researchers. It meets the existing market demand for trained professionals in participatory development proceeds and social behavioral change communication for social development. Their research focus include development concerns, advocacy, communication for social change. They work in areas of gender, media, audience, segmentation, analysis of national flagship programs. Workshops with Roshni Center in department were organized, training of trainer program, engaging men and boys for promoting gender equity in a 3-day event on 20, 21, and 23 August 2019. Workshop on wall writing, gender log, and sexual harassment at workplace were also held. Lecture by eminent speakers include talk on C4D, that is Communication for Development, syllabi under aegis of UNICEF with David Mould, University of Ohio on 9th August 2019. Also a session with Professor Mary Andrews, Michigan State University on 23rd October 2019. Lecture by Professor Murari Suvedi of Michigan State University and a Fulbright Research Scholar, Professor P.V.K. Sasidhar from IGNO in November 2019 on Strengthening Agriculture Extension Training in South Asia. Professor Arvind Singhal, University of Texas on 20th January on Analog Dickens to Digital Sneha. On CSR NGO and NGO in India by Amita Joseph, on cybersecurity by Rakshit Tandon, traditional healthcare practices in Himalayan communities by Dr. Anjali Kapila. In April 2020, the UG students of the department under skill enhancement course on social media and digital communication held a campaign on Home Science Myth Buster. This was totally a digital platform. Internships were done at SPYM, New Concept, UNDP, Project Hope, Azad Foundation, NAS Foundation, Ernst & Young. Workshops were held on training toolkits for ASHA workers, training of trainers from 10 NGOs, Aman Biradri, the Vigyan Vijay Foundation, SPYM, Action India, Astha, Munch, Terry, and Aadhaar on promoting sanitation and well-being on 13th to 14th November 2019. Other important events were celebrating Department Founders Day on 17th September 2019. The alumni were invited to speak. Annual contact program, Each One Enable One, was organized 1st February 2020 in the front lawn. Webinars were held during the COVID pandemic times on Adobe Spark, Adobe Scan, traditional performing arts like puppet, Katkatha by Anurupa Roy, domestic violence during pandemic by Priyanka Singh, Archana Singh from Breakthrough, climate change by Manjari Sharma, Anandana Kapoor and by Maheen Mirza and Achal Kapoor, and on gender-based violence on 5th June by Dr. Mahika and Anika from Breakthrough. All webinars were well received with 164 to 194 participants in few of them and 40 different colleges and institutes of India, including Banaras Hindu University, NIMS, Banasthali, Jaipur, to name a few. Department of RMDA was established in 1964 and has a present nomenclature since 2007. The course offers two specializations, space and product design and environment management and sustainable development, wherein industry-specific core competencies are developed. Research activities are indoor air quality, solid waste management, sustainable development, ergonomics, understanding spaces, environment conservation, design needs, and entrepreneurship. The conferences organized by the department were first South Asian Conference on Sustainability in Textile and Apparel Industry was organized on March 3rd, 2020 by Prem Jain Memorial Trust and MSU and the department partners. The department took active role in training disabled for International Olympics with Sarthak Educational Trust. Lady Irwin College at Department of RMDA is a spoke institute of innovation center of the University of Delhi under National Initiative for Design Innovation, NIDI, scheme of the Ministry of HRD. Department, in collaboration with Indian Pollution Control Association, installed aerobins in the campus for solid waste management. The visits were organized by the department to Center for Science and Energy, Airport Authority, Indian Pollution Control Association, Renewable Energy, Expo, for better understanding on waste management systems, paper recycling, and solar technology. 13th Annual Task Force of the department was held on February 26, 2020, and the 13th Annual Symposium on Harnessing Green Energy for the Future was held on 25th February 2020, supported by the Indian Oil Corporation Limited, India. 4th Innovation Day on Plastic Robotic-a-thon, Reuse, Remedy and Substitute was held in February 2020. Webinars were held online in May and June 2020 during pandemic on global pollutants, waste management, sustainability in interior design, clean energy, financing, a viable solution for post-COVID-19 scenario, startup, design possibilities post-pandemic, etc., etc., etc. Department of Science. The faculty is from botany, biomedical science, chemistry, environment science, horticulture, physics, and zoology. These subjects are very integral to the undergraduate home science and food technology education. The coursework helps in preparing a level playing field for those who may not have taken admission with a science background. Conferences and webinars organized under Kalam series on science and environment were debate on outer space colonization, a pipe dream on 6 September 2019, green chemistry, a greener talk on 28 February 2020, science of COVID-19, an invisible killer on 19th May 2020, and they also held webinars on preventive healthcare diagnostic platforms based on micro nanotechnologies on 30th May 2020, and a webinar on environmental impact assessment, basic concepts, procedure, and relevance on 9th June 2020. Field visits were conducted to Yamuna Biodiversity Park and Observe World Wetland Day on 2nd February 2020. The annual report is thus a rich document listing honors, publication of faculty, and report on library is really worth a read, and report of other facilities in the college like Computer Resource Center, hostel, Cherish Canteen, college website, Women Development Cell, Institutional Ethics Committee, Equal Opportunity Cell, and Students Association. The quintessence 2020 of the students was a rocking success with Mohit Chauhan songs and unprecedented footfall and with tight security. Special thanks to the 3 levels of security provided by the Delhi Police by a special permit. The student in general bagged many awards in the student festival of other colleges and institute. The Sports Day, ACE 2020, was celebrated with chief guest Rajat Sharma. NSS of the college has 3-page full of activities in the annual report. I strongly urge people to do justice to all this good work by the students and the teachers of the college. True to the college song, every student works for the college, and students learn from their teachers in Lady Irwin and are churned out as Irwinites. Keep it up. Let nothing stop us from, including pandemic. The show must go on. Lady Irwin.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sidhu, for highlighting the achievements of the faculty and the students of Lady Irwin College, and we will continue to excel much further under your mentorship. The annual report has been uploaded on the college website for everyone to read, but also mark the 50th anniversary year of the Department of Human Development and Childhood Studies, which was established in 1970. Today, we commemorate the pioneering spirit of our early founders, as well as their foresightedness and drive in creating an area of study that has led to the development of child development professionals with a wide range of skills. Dr. Ananda Lakshmi, the founder of the department and a visionary leader, brought to the discipline a great academic rigor, a scientific outlook, compassion, and a sense of values informed by the greater good of humankind. Over the years, she nurtured young scholars and faculty alike, laying the roots of the department we cherish today. From those beginnings in 1970, the Department of Human Development and Childhood Studies has evolved in depth as well as breadth. Our students have explored and researched different dimensions of the human lifespan, even as we have added newer areas of study, responding to emerging needs of contemporary times. They learn to understand and facilitate different aspects of children's survival, protection, and development in culturally diverse contexts. Be it issues related to equity, diversity, child and human rights, early childhood education, disability, gender, our students develop a nuanced understanding that helps them address these in a complex and fast-changing world. This equips them for diverse careers, ranging from education and health to counseling, family support services, and media, to policy development, national and international development projects, as well as in research settings. The alumni work with children, families, communities, governments, and organizations across the globe, influencing, in particular, the lives of children everywhere. From those seminal beginnings 50 years ago, the Department of Human Development and Childhood Studies has indeed made a mark on thousands of lives through the successive generations of our students. Both our chief guest and guest of honor have been closely associated with the HDCS department. Our chief guest today is Ms. Aishat Mohammad Didi, Minister of Gender, Family and Social Services, Maldives. Before her present appointment, she was in New Delhi as the Maldives High Commissioner to India. Minister Aishat Didi has served in the cabinet in the capacity of Minister of Gender and Family under the administration of 2 presidents. After completion of her diploma in teaching and BA in psychology at the American University of Beirut, Lebanon, Minister Aishat has served in the education sector for several years. She served as a teacher and then went on to developing curriculum of the Maldives schools. She completed her Masters of Arts in the field of education in developing countries from the University of London, UK. Minister Aishat worked with UNICEF till her appointment to the cabinet in mid-2005. She also worked as a consultant in education and women's rights till 2011 and went back to the academia. Minister Aishat has dedicated her life to educating the young, promoting and working for the protection of women's rights and strengthening the social sector in the Maldives. She has very kindly sent us a recording of her speech today.
Chairperson, Governing Body of Lady Irwin College, Director of Lady Irwin College, students, Assalamu alaikum and a good morning. Let me take this opportunity to thank the management of Lady Irwin College for extending this honor to me. It is indeed a privilege. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic situation, I am sadly unable to join this festive occasion in Delhi in person. But isn't it so wonderful how technology has connected us from miles apart? For an institution to have achieved the milestone of 88 years in being an instrumental part of producing skilled and capable young women is no small feat. The role of institutions like these are undeniably vital to ensure a generation that is competent and empowered as well. I say this because even in this day and age, we as women, we still sometimes must fight for our place at the table, mainly because in our part of the world, women are still considered to be the weaker sex, and also because the narrative of a strong, independent woman is often at times still controlled by men. It is extremely important to honor the memory of the founding members today. Let me try and name Sarojini Naidu, Rajkumar Amrit Kaur, Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay and others, and especially that of Lady Dorothy Irwin. What better way to honor their memory than to thrive and grow as an institution, to excel and to succeed. This year also commemorates 50 years to the Department of Human Development and Childhood Studies. This too is a wonderful accomplishment to have 50 years of continued excellence. I am personally happy to know graduates from this college who have excelled in the world. Ms. Reena Gill, Dr. Deepa Grover. Deepa, I think you are here listening to me today. Dr. Vinitha. Dr. Vinitha, thank you for giving me this opportunity and keeping connected. There are friends of mine in Maldives who have graduated from Irvine College and who are doing well here. Proud to know them, and they have contributed as proud women to our countries and also to the world. This year's theme of rebuilding lives, sustaining well-being, I think it's an aptly put and beautifully complements with the objectives of the Human Development and Childhood Studies. Today we have to mention how we are learning to thrive in the face of adversity, finding new ways to overcome so many challenges this pandemic has presented us with, working and studying from home with the biggest virtual presence the world has ever known. For our children, they are going through an experience children of the world has never gone through. Our teachers are thriving and surviving in a situation where they have never imagined that they would be in. But how well we are doing in this world today. And this makes one wonder what gives meaning to life. Some say it's having an aim or a purpose. Others say having a support system or social circle of friends and family. Swedish-American actress Greta Garbo, who is considered one of the screen actresses of all time, she said it was hope. And this is coming from a person, from an actress who broke so many stereotypes and even beat breast cancer at the age of 79. It surely must mean something. Life is a constant battleground, especially for us women. So my dear friends, have hope. I would like to conclude my address with hearty felicitations on the 88th Founders Day of the Lady Irvine College. May you young ladies graduate to be strong, independent women. I part with a quote from Michelle Ruiz. If people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. May peace prevail on earth. Once again, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I wish each and every one of you a good day and good celebrations. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Aisha Didi, for gracing our Founders Day function virtually from Maldives, and also for your good wishes and for the message that we should always keep our hopes up. I would now like to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Deepa Grover, who is an alumna of the Department of Human Development and Childhood Studies. She has had an illustrious career traveling around the world and working for the rights of women and children. She is presently Senior Advisor, Abu Dhabi Early Childhood Authority. The Lady Irvine College family is indeed very proud of her. Let us now hear her specially recorded message which she has sent for us.
Good morning, everybody. Distinguished Chief Guest, Minister Aisha Didi, Director of Lady Irvine College, Dr. Anuba Sidhu, faculty members, dear students, parents, and friends. It is a very, very special honor for me to be speaking with you today. Today is the 88th Founders Day of Lady Irvine College, and it's a special day because it falls in the 50th anniversary year of the Human Development and Child Studies Department. I too am a student of Lady Irvine College, and in my day, the Human Development and Child Studies Department was called simply the Department of Child Development. I was asked to tell you a little bit about my education and career trajectory. So after I finished my master's at Lady Irvine College, I went on to work with the National Institute of Public Cooperation and Child Development here in New Delhi and also in Bangalore. After doing that for a couple of years, I was awarded a Commonwealth Scholarship which allowed me to pursue a PhD at the University of Sussex in the UK. After I came back to India, and this must have been the late 80s, I worked as an independent consultant with a variety of different agencies and organizations, national and international, government, non-government, several foundations, also with a couple of agencies in the United Nations. I worked in India, in South Asia, in East Asia, and in the Middle East. In the early 2000s, I went on to UNICEF in Geneva in Switzerland, where I was working in the area of early childhood development. I was a regional advisor, and our regional office worked with 21 countries in Eastern Europe and Central Asia. And my work was to support governments in developing integrated programs for early childhood development. I finished with UNICEF in Geneva in 2019, yes, and I came back to India, but shortly I was appointed as a senior advisor to the Abu Dhabi Early Childhood Development Authority. Our multidisciplinary master's program in child development gave us a thorough grounding in human and behavioral sciences, in education, in maternal and child nutrition and health, and in program planning and research methodology. These foundations that I developed here in Lady Irwin College have stood me in really good stead. I've been able to work in a variety of areas concerning women and children, in the human rights of women and children, in education, in maternal and child health, in maternal and child nutrition, in childhood disability, in education, in gender and development, and the list goes on. My batchmates and other students from the Department of Child Development, the Department of Nutrition, and the Department of what used to be called Community Resources Management went on to find success in a number of different fields. Several became school teachers, others became professors in universities in India and abroad. Others became consultants, counselors, functionaries in international organizations, including agencies such as the World Bank, United Nations bodies, the Aga Khan Foundation, Oxfam, and so on, just to name a few. My batchmates and I were lucky to be taught by some superb teachers. In fact, some of my batchmates are your teachers today. But today I would like to remember with love and very deep respect Dr. S. Anand Lakshmi. Dr. Anand Lakshmi was the head of the Department of Child Development. She was my thesis guide, and she went on to become the principal of Lady Irwin College, as you would know. Dr. Anand Lakshmi was a very special and a very unique teacher. Sadly, she passed away over a year ago, but her legacy lives on in all of us whom she came into contact with and whom she taught. Today, I would like to share with you 6 precious lessons that we learned from Dr. Anand Lakshmi. She taught us so many things apart from child development. So the 6 lessons are as follows. First, she always said, question deeply. Do not accept things at face value. Ask questions. Be curious. The second lesson was, always be a learner. Discuss, talk, read, listen, argue, debate, but always, always be a learner. The third lesson was, always, always respect others. Be compassionate. No matter whether the person is the president or a child in a slum. no matter what community the person belongs to, no matter what religious group the person belongs to, or which country they come from. Show compassion and do not alter your behavior. Always, always be respectful. The fourth lesson was, always be your own person. Live honestly and don't let your life be dictated by scripts that other people have written for you. Write your own script. Fifth lesson, enjoy all the beautiful things in life. Take pleasure in nature. Take pleasure in the creative arts. Dance, drama, music, creative writing, painting, photography. And the sixth lesson, take life seriously, but always with a good dose of humor. I would like to end by saying that students of Lady Irwin College are especially privileged, not only because of the courses offered in this college, not only because of the wonderful teachers you have, but just look at this fabulous campus you have, a sprawling green campus right in the heart of the city. The motto of Lady Irwin College is Vidya Hi Seva, or education is service. My recommendation to you is, please use your education to make your family, your community, your country, this world a better place. There is always, always something that you can do. And always remember, if you want to, you can. Everything else is an excuse. But for the time being, my advice is, wear your mask, wash your hands, maintain physical distance, and get vaccinated. All this is going to help us get back to normal and is going to allow you to go on and do all the marvelous things that I know you will. Thank you.
And especially highlighting the career paths that our students can take, and also to motivate us to use our education, to use our knowledge to make this world a better place. We now come to the part which all the students have been keenly waiting for, and which is the distribution of awards. I request Dr. Vinita Bhargava, Scholarships and Awards Committee, to carry out the pleasant duty of announcing the last year's prize winners. I also request the governing body chairperson to kindly give away the awards.
Good morning. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our esteemed donors for instituting these awards. Each year, their memory is kept alive in the portals of our institution. The student awards that I will call out, this year we will only give the gold medals, but all awards will be called out. Doctoral and postgraduate prizes. The first prize, that is Anupa Sahi Sidhu Gold Medal for Excellence in Doctoral Work in Lady Irwin College 2020, goes to Shweta Anand. Sumitra Gurudat Gold Medal for first position in B.Ed Home Science goes to Manisha Joshi. Suraj and Santosh Bhasin Gold Medal for first position in B.Ed Special Education MR goes to Apeksha Das. College Award for first position in MSc Resource Management and Design Application final year goes to Tashi Gupta. College Award for the Best Student Teacher of the Year, Preeti Yadav. College Award for the Best Student Teacher of the Year in Special Education MR, Srishti Dagar. B. Tarabai Award for first position in MSc Foods and Nutrition final year, Mansi Mittal and Subhashini S. Sushma Sharma Prize for highest marks in dissertation, Foods and Nutrition, Shweta Kampani. Subhashini S, is she not here? Sushma Sharma Prize for highest marks in dissertation in Foods and Nutrition, Shweta Kampani. Harbans Kumari Sidhu Memorial Prize for highest marks in Public Nutrition, MSc Foods and Nutrition, Nandini Chopra. Sashi Jingan Prize for second position in MSc Previous Foods and Nutrition, Taru Pant. Usha Bhargav Prize for Best Student in Biochemistry, MSc Foods and Nutrition, Previous, Mansi Mittal. Asha Sarabhai Prize for Best Student in Foods Microbiology and Food Safety, Aditi Verma. Induvati Pasricha Award for the first position in PG DDPHN, Mahima Madan. Mahima Madan. Pratima Kaushik Award for second position in PG DDPHN, Kanishka Upadhyay. Sanjam Randhawa Award for first position in MSc Fabric and Apparel Science final year, Sneha Sharma. Dhan Khambata Prize for the Best Student of Textile Design, MSc Fabric and Apparel Science final year, Sneha Sharma. Durga Ganguly Prize for Best Student in Pattern Making, MSc Fabric and Apparel Science, Bharti Pawar, Pragya Jain and Vinaya Gupta. Child Development Alumni Award for first position in MSc Human Development and Childhood Studies final year, Yashika Malhotra. Bhargavi Menon Award for second position in MSc Resource Management and Design Application first year, Palak Gogia. Indravati Pasricha Award for first position in B.Ed Home Science, Deepti Chugh and Neera Rathore. Durga Deolkar Award for first position in MSc Development Communication and Extension, Bhavna Jain. Veena Thapar Prize for Most Talented Student, Teacher of the Year, B.Ed, Simran Luthra, Neeru Rathore and Japleen Kaur. Sushma Parmar Award for the Meritorious Scholar in FN, PhD and MSc, Ridhima Kapoor, Devleen Kaur and Kirti Sharma. Suvira Award to the topper of MSc Previous or the highest aggregate of Sem 1 and Semester 2, Shailaja Sharma. Basant Kumar Award for Meritorious Student of MSc FNN, Mansi Mittal. R. Saroja Award to the Meritorious Student in MSc FNN, Aishwarya Diorani. Harinder Rajinder Singh Sani Award to MSc Previous Student who had highest marks in FFCS paper, Samriddhi Gupta. Mrs. Vidya Andle Award to the Meritorious Student in MSc RMDA, Anmol Yadav. Roshni Deshpande Memorial Award for the topper of MSc RMDA, Bhumika Chaudhary. S. Anand Lakshmi Award to student with maximum marks in MSc Previous, HTCS, Ashmita Singh. Ms. Damyanti Rani Award to the meritorious student in MSc HDCS, Yashika Malhotra. Joshi Award to student with maximum marks in MSc Previous, Vinaya Gupta. O.P. Grover Award to the student doing dissertation-related work to industry, FAS, Priyanka Chaudhary. D.N. Endle Award to the meritorious student in MSc Fabric and Apparel Science, Nitika Joshi. Ved Prakash Gupta Award to the topper of MSc Previous, Fabric and Apparel Science, Sneha Sharma. Leelavati Kapoor Memorial Award to MSc DCE student who has topped in previous or in a total of semester 1 and semester 2, Shruti V. Shruti. PI Seth Memorial Award to a master's student having done exceptional extension work in MSc DCE, Riddhi. J.N. Endle Award to the meritorious student in MSc DCE, Bhumika Anand. B.N. Endle Award awarded to 2 B.Ed students for highest marks in B.Ed Home Science, B.Ed Special Education MR, Manisha Joshi and Apiksha Das. Shashi Jay Guglani Award for highest marks in Pedagogy of Science, Neeru Rathore. We feel extremely sad that we haven't been able to give all these awards in person to our students. It really makes us sad, but the gold medalists are here to receive their award. I would now request Shraddha Kapoor to come and announce the undergraduate award.
Congratulations to all students who have received the awards. Unfortunately, due to pandemic, we invited very restricted number of students, but I know that you all are enjoying it at home and we all celebrate your achievements. I now announce the undergraduate awards. Can I request our director, Professor Sidhu, to please come forward to give the awards? The first award goes to Bhavna Mutreja for Srimati Leela Malhotra Gold Medal for first position in BSc Home Science Honours, Food and Nutrition. College Award for first position in second year BSc Home Science Honours, Naina Gandhi. College Award for first position in BSc Home Science Honours, Resource Management and Design Application, Astha Garg. College Award for first position in BSc Home Science Honours, Development Communication and Extension, Ishika Bansal. College Award for first position in BSc Home Science Honours, Fabric and Apparel Science, Samriddhi Bhadola. College Award for first position in BSc Home Science Honours, Human Development and Childhood Studies, Minoti Sachdeva. Rashmi Paliwal Award for second position in BSc Home Science Honours, Fabric and Apparel Science, Mahima Bhola. Manju Deshbir Award for first position in first year BSc Home Science Honours, Ishika Tayal. Z. Vijay Kumar Award for first position in second year BSc Home Science Pass, Daksha Bhutani and Tanya Davar. College Award for first position in first year BSc Home Science Pass, Prarthana. College Award for first position in third year BSc Home Science Pass, Samriddhi Gupta. College Award for first position in first year BSc Honours, Food and Nutrition, Prachi Ahuja. College Award for first position in second year BSc Honours, Food and Nutrition, Yashika Mehta. It's Food Technology, Yashika Mehta. College Award for first position in third year BSc Honours, Food Technology, Sushma P.S. HDCS Faculty Award for the Meritorious Student in HDCS, Minoti Sachdeva. Vesh Associate Award for Meritorious Student in UG DCE, Zai Maluja and Ankita Pandey. Sunita Balkrishan Ghai Award for Excellence in Sports, Simran Yadav. Vadva Award for Highest Marks in Nutrition for Family in Third Year Pass, Ashmita Bhutani. Harinder Rajinder Singh Soni Award for the Highest Marks in PFCS, Naina Gandhi. Deep Tanshu Vedanta Award for the Highest Scoring Student in AutoCAD, Charu Goyal. Sheila Gupta Award for the Topper of BSc Third Year Honours FAS, Samriddhi Bhadola. Sarla Manchanda Award for Best Students in Textile Processing and Apparel Production in BSc Third Year, Nikita Samriddhi Bhadola. Y.K. Subramaniam Memorial Award for First Position in BSc Home Science Honours, Bhavna Mutreja. Uma Maya Award for High Achieving Student in Core Human Development in Third Year Pass, currently in MSc Previous, Akanksha Grover, Arushi Garg, Shriya Guru Krishan Kumar. Brigu Prerna Award for High Achieving Students in Core Human Development in Third Year Honours, Minoti Sachdeva. Swarn Kamla Award for Highest Marks in Maternal and Child Nutrition, Bhavna Mutreja. This finishes our UG awards. Now we move to the co-curricular activities awards. Asha Bhargav Singh Award for Achieving Student Executive, Shivani Mandloi and Chetna Tanwar. Asha Bhargav Singh Award for Socially Sensitive Student, Pavitra Khandelwal and Aparna Verma. College Award for Best Sports Woman of the Year, Bhumika Dharmwal and Tanisha Tomar. College Award for Community Service, Panita Jain, Riya Agarwal and Palak Kaur. College Award for Promotion of Art and Culture, Muskan Sehdev, Gayatri Agarwal and Lubhanshi. College Award for Providing Organizational Support for Student Events, Vimita Vashni, Anu Priya and Simran. College Awards for Providing Logistic Support for Student Functions, Anushka Sharma, Sanchita Chauhan and Ganga Mishra. Sushma Seth Award for Best Actress of the Year, Aditi Kumari and Mehak Madhok. Bala Subramaniam Memorial Prize for Second Best Actress of the Year, Muskan Sahajivani and Vidhi Gupta. Bala Subramaniam Memorial Prize for Best Speaker of the Year, Meher Mangat Samyukta Bhattacharya. Sardarni Jaswant Kaur and Shanta Memorial Prize for Music and Dance, Priyanka Madan and Sneha Pandey. Anuradha Goswami Memorial Award for Fine Arts, Shrishti Goyal. G.D. Jain Prize for Literary Society, Niharika Jain and Jigyasa Yadav. Dr. S. Anand Lakshmi Award for Excellence in Performing Art to Shaurya Dagar, Shevya Tanwar and Prekha Gandhi. P. Vishwanath Memorial for Outstanding Academic Achievement and Extracurricular Activity for a PG student, Rupal Tomar. Har Mohinini Sarna Award for Outstanding Contribution to the College, Shivani Singh. Students Association Award for Outstanding Contribution to the College, Drishti Gupta. And Aishwarya A. Nair. Inderpal Rikhi Trust for Women Empowerment and Development Award in Music to Sneha Pandey. And Falguni Moda. Inderpal Rikhi Trust for Women Empowerment and Development Award in Art, Manavi Nehra. And Kirti Chhabra. Inderpal Rikhi Trust for Women and Empowerment Development Award in Dance to Shubhangi Jaiswal. (1967) Batch Award for All-Rounder Student of Home Science and BSc Third Year Pass to Simran Yadav. This ends our award list for this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vinita Bhargav and Dr. Shraddha Kapoor. We congratulate all the prize winners and their proud parents. This is indeed a great moment. Can we have another huge round of applause for all our prize winners? It is now time for the much-awaited cultural program. I hand over to Drishti Gupta, who's the cultural president of the Student Association. Drishti Gupta.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaskar. The students' community of our college presents a specially curated performance showcasing the journey of rebuilding lives, especially of the past 1 year, from tears to laughter, ignorance to enlightenment, fears to hopes, and from despondency to dreams. True to the spirits of our college song, students have virtually joined from northern snows to southern shores, from eastern hills to western sands, to put together this performance and made an effort to synchronize it to a visual spectacle of every space of our college for the first virtual Founders Day audience. Hope you have a great time.
ID.
अरे सर मैं तो आईडी लाना ही भूल गई। सर प्लीज जाने दो, मैं ऑलरेडी बहुत लेट हो रही हूँ।
इसको एंट्री कर लो।
ठीक है सर। थैंक यू सर। रुक रुक, कहाँ जा रही है? क्लास तो कैंसिल हो गई। अरे यार आज का तो दिन ही खराब है। चल कोई नहीं, कैंटीन चलते हैं चाय पीने। भैया 2 चाय उस टेबल पर। सेटू जाना है, प्रैक्टिस हो रही है।
बिना डॉल्फिन पहुंची कोलकाता। नेशनल फैमिली हेल्थ सर्वे के मुताबिक 30% से भी ज्यादा महिलाएं बनी घरेलू हिंसा की शिकार।
आजकल के मॉडर्न जमाने में भी ऐसी दर्दनाक घटनाएं सुनने को मिलती हैं। इन हैरानगी भरी घटनाओं को देखकर मेरा तो रूह ही कांप जाता है। सही कह रही हूँ जी, और मेरी तो शर्म से नजरें भी झुक जाती हैं ऐसी घटनाएं देखकर। इस समाज ने आज तक औरतों को समझा ही क्या है, एक खिलौने की चीज बस, और क्या। तभी तो मैं कहती हूँ कि मेरी एनजीओ में आइए, देखिए कितनी हजारों औरतें अपना हक जान रही हैं, उसको समझ रही हैं, और हजारों केस दर्ज हो रहे हैं। तो काफी अच्छी बात है। हाँ जी, चलिए अब मेरा काम खत्म हुआ है, आप मुझे डॉक्यूमेंट दीजिए और जरा शरबत बना के। हाँ ठीक है, मैं देखती हूँ। फिर मैं बताती हूँ आपको, आप कंप्यूटर में कीजिएगा इसका।
विराट कोहली ने ली पैटर्निटी लीव और बने देश के प्रेरणा स्रोत।
जिन कामों को करने में पहले मुझे शर्म आती थी, अब वो मैं घर पर जिम्मेदारी से करता हूँ। महिलाओं को अपने जीवन में कई जिम्मेदारियां उठानी पड़ती है, और घर का काम सिर्फ औरत का नहीं मर्द का भी होता है। जिम्मेदारियां दोनों को उठानी होती है।
श्वेता के माइक ऑन रखने पर देश में मचा बवाल, सरकार ने जारी किया जनहित में माइक ऑफ करने का ट्यूटोरियल। 10वीं और 12वीं के बच्चे बिना परीक्षा दिए हुए पास, बच्चों ने बहाए खुशी के आंसू।
अरे बेटा धीरे, मैं फोन पे बात कर रहा हूँ। मम्मा मेरा वो पेपर जो मुझे नहीं आता था वो कैंसिल हो गया। लॉकडाउन में तो मेरे मजे हैं। मेरा फोन अरे भाई तूने सुना पेपर कैंसिल हो गया? अरे मौज कर दी, मौज मौज।
युवा वर्ग ने दिया मेंटल हेल्थ और सेल्फ केयर पर ज्यादा ध्यान।
थैंक यू बाबा, जो हमेशा सपोर्ट करें और ये समझने के लिए अब मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज आ रही है।
बेटा ये भी कोई कहने की बात है, वी आर ऑलवेज देयर फॉर यू।
बीएचयू ने पाया गंगा के पानी के प्रदूषण में 25 से 30% का घटाव।
दादी सुनती हो, गंगा का इतना साफ पानी देखकर मेरा भी मन कर रहा है कि जाऊं और अपने सारे पाप धोआऊं। बहुत समय से सोच रहा था कि एक लंबी तीर्थ यात्रा पर चला जाऊं, पर इस लॉकडाउन ने तो मानो हम बूढ़ों को ही सबसे पहले घर में बंद कर दिया है।
इसमें तो खुश रहना चाहिए, तुम्हें अपने बेटे बहू पोतियों के साथ वक्त बिताने का मौका मिल रहा है। भगवान की लीला भी निराली है।
ये तो तुम सही कहती हो, पहली बार में पति की बात कर रही है तुम्हारी माँ। बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं बाबू, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं। गीतांजलि बेटा जाओ लूडो ले आओ, आज हम सब साथ मिलकर लूडो खेलेंगे।
ये तो बड़ी अच्छी बात है यार, बहुत टाइम बाद मौका मिला है हम सब। मैं दादाजी की टीम में
देखिए।
स्वागत है आप सभी का जोरदार न्यूज में। आज का विषय है फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स। जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं, कोरोना के कठिन समय में फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स ने अपने देश के नागरिकों की सुरक्षा के लिए अपनी जानों को जोखिम में डाला। तो आइए जानते हैं आशा जी से और अजय जी से कि उनका इस विषय पर क्या कहना है।
इस बात में तो कोई दो राय नहीं कि हेल्थ केयर वर्कर्स ने हमारे देश के लिए बहुत कुछ किया है। अजय जी आप सही कह रहे हैं, लेकिन आप एक बात भूल रहे हैं कि सिर्फ हेल्थ केयर वर्कर्स नहीं बल्कि हमारे देश के कई और वीर जवान भी हैं जिन्होंने इस लॉकडाउन में हमारी कितनी सहायता करी है। अब जैसे मान लीजिए टीचर, आर्मी ऑफिसर्स, पुलिस वाले और कितने लोग ना।
जैसा कि आशा जी और अजय जी ने कहा, हम बिल्कुल इस बात से सहमत हैं कि अगर फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स नहीं होते तो हमारा देश कोविड से जंग नहीं लड़ पाता और हम इस महामारी में टीचर्स, आर्मी ऑफिसर्स, डॉक्टर्स, पुलिस ऑफिसर्स और उन सभी वर्कर्स को जिन्होंने निस्वार्थ भाव से देश के लोगों की सेवा की, उनको धन्यवाद करते हैं। और आइए अब चलते हैं LIC की फैशन सोसाइटी प्रोफेसी की तरफ, जो इन सभी के लिए एक ट्रिब्यूट प्रस्तुत करते हैं।
In a blink of eye, the virus swept off the world in unbelievable aspects. Who would have imagined that a tiny virus can create a huge difference in our busy lifestyle? The way we used to think, act, and behave has been changed, but we adopted the new ways to survive and fight back.
पूरे देश में आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your efforts.
Thank
thank you for being fearless.
Thank you for not giving up.
Thank you for keeping us alive. As we work together in breaking the chain of the virus, a better world is emerging. The tough times are sure to pass, leaving behind the wisdom of practicing compassion and care for what genuinely matters in life. Who knew our liability could become our opportunity?
कोरोना वायरस महामारी के दौरान हुए लॉकडाउन की वजह से लोगों के मानसिक स्वास्थ्य पर काफी प्रभाव पड़ा है।
इसी दिशा में कदम उठाते हुए जापान ने 11 वर्षों में पहली बार मिनिस्टर ऑफ लोनलीनेस की नियुक्ति की।
इस समय मानसिक स्वास्थ्य के बारे में बात करना काफी आवश्यक है। इसी विषय को नृत्यांजलि द डांस सोसाइटी अपने नृत्य के माध्यम से दर्शाने का प्रयास करेंगे।
चलिए देखते हैं।
हाय राम, पूरी दुनिया में महामारी फैल रही है। शर्मा जी के बेटे को कोविड हो गया, अब लॉकडाउन हो गया, कहीं जा भी नहीं सकते।
बबलू देहरादून में फंस गया, घर कैसे आएगा?
पापा की नौकरी चली गई, राशन के पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे, किराया कहाँ से देंगे?
पूरी दुनिया में बेरोजगारी फैल गई, अगर मेरी नौकरी भी चली गई तो?
Breathe. Let's exhale the negativity and inhale all the positivity. Now, we are finally moving towards the normal. The lockdown is over. The vaccine is here. The economy is finally recovering. And people are getting their jobs back. We have been able to survive through it. And we shall overcome. Let the sun shine and hopes soar high. Let's dance to the rhythm of normalizing life.
फिर सैर चला उड़ के छोड़ा है जहान नीच मैं तुम्हारे अब हूँ हवाले अब दूर दूर लोग बाग मीलों दूर ये वादियाँ फिर धुआं धुआं तन्हार बदली चली आती है छूने पर कोई बदली कभी कहीं कर दे तन गीला ये भी ना हो किसी मंजर पर मैं रुका नहीं कभी खुद से भी मैं मिला नहीं ये गिला तो है मैं खफा नहीं शहर एक से गांव एक से लोग एक से नाम एक फिर से चला नचने दे हाँ नचने दे तू आज लगाने दे ठुमके हाँ चमके कुड़ी नू नचने दे हाँ नचने दे तू सारे अफिक्रा नू छड़ के बन ठन के कुड़ी नू नचने दे हाँ नचने दे आज लगाने दे ठुमके हाँ चमके कुड़ी नू नचने दे हाँ नचने दे तू सारे अफिक्रा नू छड़ के बन ठन के कुड़ी नू नचने
इस मुश्किल दौर में भी लोगों का हौसला बना रहा। इतनी विपरीत परिस्थितियों के बावजूद लोगों ने अंधेरे में रोशनी ढूंढने का प्रयास किया। जो रोशनी हम बाहरी संसार में ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हैं वह हमारे भीतर ही समाई है। बस ज़रूरत है तो सिर्फ उसे खोजने की और समझने की। इसी खोज में आपका साथ देने ध्वनि द म्यूजिक सोसाइटी प्रस्तुत करती है आप सभी के समक्ष अपने मधुर गीत।
Dhwani, the Music Society of Lady Irwin College, presents Boondan Boondan, song based on Rag Mia Malhar, and Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson, a cappella version.
Sanisa, sanisa, sarigama, sanisa, 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 sarigama, sanisa, 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 sarigama, sanisa, 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 sarigama.
Boondana, boondana, barse meha. Boondana, boondana, barse meha. Kajra he kare badariya, kajra he ऐसे नाचे मोरा मनवा जैसे बन में मोर पपीहा। बूंदन बूंदन बरसे मेहा।
सा 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 रे नि सा नि ध नि सा नि प म प ग म रे सा नि सा बूंदन बूंदन नि सा रे सा नि ध नि सा रे प म प ग म रे सा नि सा ध नि सा सा बूंदन 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 बरसे मेहा। बूंदन बूंदन बरसे मेहा। बूंदन बूंदन बरसे मेहा। बूंदन बूंदन बरसे मेहा। बूंदन 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 बूंदन।
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
It's gonna feel real good. Gotta make a difference. Gotta make it right.
As I turn every corner around, the fragrance of gold is really blowing by.
I see the kids in the street, but not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A someone's disregard, a someone's disregard, a broken bottle top, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Na 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 na. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
Of all our students for their creativity, and their sense of innovation. Let's give a huge round of applause. And now, for all the alumni, the retired faculty, and all our dear students who are missing college, a short glimpse of the college specially prepared by Chitrika Society.
Home, where my heart is full. Oh, where I don't feel away or cold. I see the color through their eyes. The joy of little things in life. I can't fight up in the sky. The joy of little things in life. Wonder where right, all feels right. It's waking up to tea in my bed. Wonder where right, no troubles inside. Everything's at ease instead.
And now, what better way to pay a tribute to our alma mater than singing our college song?
The world is full of colleges, but there's one that's our own. It's a college that teaches courage, even though we stand alone. It's a college that tries the motto that all women should equally afford colleges upon the earth. This is the college for me, college of mine, college of mine. From northern slopes to southern shores, from eastern hills to western sides, with all those sang by you, there's none that can define you. College of mine, college of mine, college of mine. The teachers here are so many, and so are students too. But still we all are one, working towards our goal. It's unity open to whom we sing our gratitude. Long may we live to give and teach all those who come to learn. College of mine, college of mine. From northern slopes to southern shores, from eastern hills to western sands, with all God standing by you, there's none that can define you. College of mine, college of mine, college of mine.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Shivani Singh, Students Association President, on behalf of Lady Irwin College, it is my pleasure and privilege to take this opportunity to thank our chief guest, Ms. Aishut Mohammed Didi, and our guest of honor, Dr. Deepa Grover, for sparing their valuable time for connecting with us virtually and for sharing an inspiring message on this special occasion. I would like to thank our director, ma'am, Dr. Anupa Sidhu, for her encouragement and constant support, and indeed all our faculty members without whom this event wouldn't have been possible. We are also grateful to have all the dignitaries, special guests, and attendees who have graced this occasion through their virtual presence in this celebration. A big congratulations to all the award winners. A special thanks to all our non-teaching staff for helping us in smooth conduct of this program. This program wouldn't have been possible without the active participation of all the students. So I thank you all again for being a part of this celebration. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.
To culminate the function, may I request everyone present physically as well as virtually to please stand for the national anthem.
Jai